Removing tumors in children without incisions.
Dorian Gensler has details on a research procedure that's using heat to remove these growths on children's bones.
Hi, Wendy. Jim, nobody likes having surgery, but it can be especially scary for children. Now, though, doctors here in Washington are using ultrasound to destroy tumors without the surgery. It's a therapy that doctors believe could soon be used to treat different types of cancer.
It felt like a monster eating my leg because it hurt so much.
10-year-old Niyati Shah says the pain in her leg was so miserable she had to stop doing her favorite activity, swimming.
I couldn't walk, I couldn't run, I couldn't do anything but lay down and cry.
Doctors eventually diagnosed her with a benign tumor on her femur bone, something called an osteoid osteoma.
We were nervous first to know, when you hear the word tumor, you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen now?
It can affect their walking. In older children that are school age, it certainly affects their ability to sleep at night, and so it affects their quality of life quite a bit.
Dr. Karun Sharma, an interventional radiologist at Children's National Health System, says for years these types of tumors were removed with surgery, but that meant a long recovery time and a risk of complications.
Surgery was definitely more invasive and required more immobility and crutches and bed rest.
More recently, doctors started burning out the growths by inserting a needle with heat into the tumor. They would use a CT scan during the procedure to help guide the needle's path, but that left kids at risk of infection and exposed them to radiation too. Now, though, doctors are exploring a research procedure that doesn't involve any cutting. It's something called HIFU. Doctors use an MRI machine to guide ultrasound beams into the tumor, so it's heated and destroyed.
The difference is that there's no needle, there's no scalpel, there's no incision.
And no exposure to radiation.
He said, with the new technology, this will be, a day in, day out, and you'll be done. And it was so true.
Niyati underwent 7 20-second treatments of MR HIFU. Then she went home the same day and says she experienced some pain afterwards, but then, later that week, it was gone.
I was confused. I'm like, shouldn't there be pain? Because, it happens every day.
It's been 2 months since that procedure, and Niyati says the pain has not come back. Now she's been able to return to both swimming and playing outside with her friends.
I'm so glad that it's all over.
It's like thanking the stars. It's wonderful.
Nice to see those big smiles from mother and daughter. Doctors have only used this procedure on 2 patients so far, but both have been successful. They plan to follow them along for the next year, and they've also started a research trial using this therapy on malignant tumors. This has a lot of potential, Jim.
It's a great story, Doreen. Thanks so much.
Sure.
Former